Okay guys, I am back for a little bit and we're going to create something out of this and these for these little guys here. So I'm going to take, this is some of that 1949 or 46 paper, I think. I'm just going to kind of take some pages at random. I don't want photos in there. I don't know how ripping 2 out at a time is going to be, but whatever we do, we'll clean it up, right? So I'm going to do 2 layers. And I was thinking something along the lines of a floating pocket. I've never made one of those. So we are just going to see how it turns out. What I'm doing now is just kind of gluing the 2 pieces together. And then I think I do want my tear ruler, like a decorative edge one. Okay, then I'm thinking because I want to keep them simple. That's too short that direction. Okay, sorry if I get quiet, guys. It's one of those, I'm just trying to picture what we're trying to make, you know? Actually, maybe we don't want them that wide. Maybe we'll use the letters on that side and pull it this way. Okay, then I do want to take off the top of this. Okay, and then maybe just ever so little off this side. Okay, then I think I'm going to go ahead and glue it shut, and then I just need the 3, well, I guess technically 2 sides, right? And then I do think I'll have to go back between the double layers at the tops and really seal those shut, because I can see how they're kind of coming apart there, or not apart, but you know what I mean. You know, I guess I'm gonna have to wait for a second before I can do that. And I do think I might go ahead and sew this, so I'm not going to be too awfully worried, but I won't obviously be able to glue those top pieces together. Okay, and then I still have my pocket right there. Okay, so then I think we'll do that. I'm gonna go ahead and ink around it, because then I have another thought, and that we might do like some type of like bead dangle or something off the corners after we sew. Okay, so I'll glue this down. And I did get off a little bit on my punching on these. For whatever reason, I don't have the strength today to push down on them. Oh, you know what? I should have probably sewed them beforehand. Maybe I won't sew. I don't know, let's just see. And we'll have to make a cute little tag or something to go up in there. And then let me get my little punch maker here, and I might have to pause this for a second to go get my smaller eyelet pieces. Oh, I'm gonna have to stand up to get it. Let's see. I want this on that side. Yep, I only have my smaller eyelets. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so I found my little things here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little hole here in the corner, maybe. There. And I think I'm going to use the copper ones. Okay, and then I'm going to use Susan Taylor Brown's little trick of coloring stuff, if I can find my brown permanent marker. Well, I was gonna do that. How about I have you guys talk amongst yourselves for a second, because I know right where the other one is. And of course, you know, it's across the room, but I can at least get to it fairly fast. So I know Susan uses Sharpie, but I tried it the other day and it worked out fine to use like the generic permanent markers. So what she does is just colors them, and she has these paint pens, which I obviously can't go shopping for right now, and they don't sell it like at Walmart that I've seen. They have the paint pens, but not the other thing. Am I even in frame? Here we go. So you just take your Sharpie, I did it to some staples the other day, and it worked out really well. So, and the Sharpie seems to stay on there, so we'll see if it works on my little clips here. I guess I probably should have opened that before I started on this side, but just get that little tip. Yep, I think it works pretty well. I mean, I could definitely see getting messier, you know. It's going to be kind of messy on your fingers, but I kind of like the way they look when they're done. Let that dry for a second. And then we'll pick out a charm for it. Oop, yep. You guys are going to have to excuse my fingers. And obviously you see that these are coiled. I hope this isn't too heavy and it doesn't even match. I was thinking I still had some copper keys down in here, but I may not. I'm just going to pick out a couple because I have 4. That one might not work for what I'm thinking. Might be too big. Oh, it's probably too big too, but we'll see. We will just have to see. I think I need to order some more, but... And these I got a while ago from the Wish app. It was like 100 pieces for a couple of dollars, but I mean, it's been probably 2 years ago since I ordered them. So I have no idea if you can still get them. That's kind of what I'm thinking is just like this. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. We might change that. I'm like pretty much out of bulb pins. That's why I'm not using those, right? Because I don't think... I might have a couple down in here. Let's see. I need to get on the stick and order some, but maybe we'll like these a little bit more. I'm just thinking these might be a little more looser. And then what do you say if we add a couple of like cream colored beads here? Maybe I'll get a few of them out. It is pretty handy having disc ephemera, isn't it? The more disc ephemera you have, the more options you give yourself, I think. At least that's what I'm going to say. All right. Okay, so then we got that pocket done. Let's work on something for the inside of them. I still have little scrap pieces, but I think these are all too small per se. So what I had thought we could do is take some of these scraps that I've been using the last few days, and we'll just glue them on kind of collage style, and we'll just see what we have, what we come up with. We'll trim them down and cut them into tag-like shapes. That's what I'm thinking. Because the idea is to have no scraps, right? We know this tag can't stick up too far. I've got some really long strips. And that, oh, wait a minute. Nope, too matchy. Okay. And I think each one of these will end up making 2 tags for our pockets. But what I was saying is we don't want them to stick up too tall. And then I think we'll put, since we use definitions for the other ones, maybe we will stick on some definition pages here. My kids and their dad are giggling, which is great. I love that. I love to hear it, but they're getting really loud. So I apologize if you hear all the giggling and the... Yeah, they're pretty silly. It usually is not a dull moment when Paul gets home. You know, nothing's stopping us from doing them in crazy angles, right? But let's see if this one fits a little better. I'm gonna say let's do it, right? because I'm betting they'll look cool once we get them placed down. Oh, and they just figured out Mom's recording. I just heard the, oh no, Mom's recording. I hope they can't hear that. Why, yes. Yes, yes, we can hear you, kids. Thought I had, there's another, there it is. I was like, I know there's another little stack of little tiny guys. The bird. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing, huh? Because the camera doesn't even go down that far. Well, why didn't you say something? Okay. Now let's clean these up and cut it in half and see where we go from there. It's hysterical. I glued a bunch of it down over on this side. Yeah, I don't know if the camera picks it up quite that far down, but all right. Now let's cut it in half. And half for this one would be 5.5, right? 11.5 inch, or 11, it's an 8.5 by 11 sheet, so yeah, 5.5 should be about right. Okay. And since this one has a little focal point, let's see what we have left in there. If not, we'll use one of our stickers. Okay. I think I'm going to ink these. I know I haven't inked anything else in these, but I just feel like these need a little bit. Okay, I'll put a topper in a minute, and I'm betting that these are too wide. I should have checked that before we went through all that work. Yep, okay. So, no worries. We'll just take off a little here. See, it's a little over 3 1/4, so I'll take 1/8 off this side. Sorry, that jostled ya. And we will take 1/8 off of this side. Maybe just a little more. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and ink around this. And since we're floating, I think, and I'm not sewing, I think I'm going to go ahead and glue those little pieces there too. There we go. Okay, so, and then tag in here. Okay, and let's see, which journal did I think this one would go in? The more green one, I think. So, just like so. hangy. All right, I love that. Okay, all right, let's make another one. Let's just see how many of these cute little guys we can get done, because I think, I didn't really look at the time, but I think we got time for at least one more. Okay, we'll set our scraps aside. And I think in the next video, I think I'm just going to keep like recording as I go so you guys can see all 4 being done. And then we will just do a flip through of one of each of those that I made. And you know what, this time I'm going to really, I think that's about how much we cut off. I'm really going to make sure I try to get the glue in there. Really get those sides stuck down. So yeah, those were kind of quick and simple, huh? I wasn't sure. Like I said, I'd never made one before, so. Okay, I'm gonna pull this one out though, just so we can use it as a, this is how much we took off. Why do I always do that? Set my rulers down and then, oh, there they are. There it is. I set the ruler down and then I get all weird and can't find it again. That's about there. Okay. Take a little off this top here. I don't know. Maybe we'll get both of them, or get the rest of them done. I don't know. Probably not. Once you get the first one that you're thinking done, it usually, the next ones go pretty quick once you get your basic concept down. Ooh, that's pretty tight. That's all right. That is okay. You won't be able to see the words as much on this one as the other ones, but that's okay. Nobody says you have to see words, right? And I think we'll use gold this time, because I think I still have a gold bulb pin. Yeah, one. I tell you what, finding my tools today apparently is an issue for me. Seriously. There it is right in front of my face. I think I might need a nap. What do you think, guys? Nap would probably be really good. I'm not crazy about the gold that comes in these kits, but I haven't found any other golds yet that I'm like super in love with. Okay. Go. Okay, and then we needed a focal point for this tag, right? So, oh, but I didn't even cut the, well, we need to make sure, yeah, we're gonna have to cut that one down too. So that would be good to cut it first. And I'm just gonna take off this side, maybe. Well, yep, and it's that time of year. And it's Sunday, so you guys are gonna hear motorcycles from now until like the snow flies next fall. All right, now we need a focal point. And I think we will just use, let's see if we've got a Tim Holtz bird maybe. Yep, nope. Yep, nope, 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 yep, yep. Yep, I think I like that one better. Don't ask me what the difference is because I don't really know, but I like that one better. I think it pulls the pinks out. Did I do it again, guys? I think I probably did. And I botched that up. And I think it's still too small by the time I got that in there. Yep. Or too big, not too small. Okay. No worries. We will make do. We will make it happen. Just trim off a little here and a little there. Trim a little bit off here. Perfect. Okay, now let's get this one placed, and then I think I will call this a video, and we will do 2 more in the next video. And sorry if it feels redundant, because it probably will feel like that. I think I had wanted, nope, I wanted one of the more whiter ones. For this one, yep, because I like the way it pulls in all the undertones of purple. Okay. And then this one was this one. Okay. All right, perfect. All right, I will be back in just a little bit, and we will do 2 more, and then we'll do some flip throughs. Okay, guys, talk to you in a minute. Or a couple days, I guess. All right, bye, guys.